Baseball was supposed to start a week ago, but due to it which shall not be named, the season is canceled for who knows how long. So, to get our baseball fix, we're going to take a look at some money tips that we can learn from the sport of baseball. If baseball is America's favorite pastime, making money is probably a close second. My name's Nick, thanks for tuning in, but let's just dive right into this. So, tip number 1 is to keep stats. In baseball, they keep track of literally everything. You can find out how well someone hits when they're down by 2 runs against a left-handed pitcher in the month of July. It gets that technical. So, what does keeping stats look like for your money? I would say that would be a budget. Now, a budget is your way of keeping track of where your money is going every month. Say you have $100 and you know $50 has to go towards rent, $25 has to go towards groceries, and then $25 has to go towards gas. Now, I hope you're making more than $100, but if you found a place to rent for $50, let me know. That's probably a pretty good deal, or it's a dump. We'll see. Now, your budget stats help you know how you're doing every month. So again, back to our example, say you spent $30 instead of $25 on groceries one month. So that way, when you look back and the next month when your paycheck comes, you go, okay, I know that I might spend a little more on groceries. Maybe I can take some of my gas money. I can walk, bike, something like that. Put that money towards groceries since I need more for that. And that's all done with your stats. So again, there's a lot of resources on how to get started, which you can find by Google, on YouTube, wherever, or we can cover that in a later video. But back to our point, keeping stats keep you on track. Now, there are a number of budgeting apps out there, such as Mint, You Need a Budget. I use one called Every Dollar. I'll link all those below. Some people actually put cash in an envelope every month for all those categories, regardless of what you choose to do. All that matters is that you are keeping a budget, keeping those stats, and sticking to it. So our second tip is that you won't bat 1,000. So in baseball, batting 1,000 means that every time you go up to the plate, you get a hit, which is literally impossible. No one's ever done it. No one ever will do it. So don't expect that you will bat 1,000 when it comes to your money. 300 is a great hitter, which basically means that every time you go up to the plate, you have about a 30% chance of getting a hit. Now, don't take this too literally, because you need to do a little bit better than 30% when it comes to your finances, but you get the point. Don't expect perfection, set realistic goals, and as you go up to the plate more and more times, the higher chance you'll have of getting a hit and the better you'll be. Third is to look at the long term. So not only are games long with 9 innings, but a season is 162 games and goes from the beginning of April all the way to October. There have been teams that are not even in the playoff picture halfway through, but they adjust their strategy, they make some trades, they do what they have to do to turn their season around. So depending on your situation, if you've never budgeted before, or say you're worried that an unexpected emergency might come up, if those things do happen, there's still time to adjust your plan, take a step back, and do what you have to do to turn things around. So our last tip is to take a 7th inning stretch. So like we said, games can get long. So in the 7th inning of every game, you take a stretch where everyone stands up from their chair, you sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and you get ready for the end of the game. Now, it can get overwhelming if you don't have a lot of money to budget and you realize that every paycheck is going towards your expenses or debt or wherever, and you just feel like you don't have anything left over. But as you budget more, you'll start finding ways you can save money here, ways you can save money there. Say you get some money that you weren't expecting, that you can take a look and put that money towards a stretch or some sort of splurge, whether that's a vacation, something that you've always wanted. It helps honestly just keep you sane and realize that your plan is working when you just take a step back and kind of treat yourself. So those are some pretty quick hits, and I hope you learned something. Just to recap, number 1, keep stats. 2, you won't bat 1,000. 3, look at the long term. 4, take a 7th inning stretch. As all the other finance YouTubers say out there, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, hit the subscribe button right next to that, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future, and if there's any questions you have, let me know. Until next time.